I'm asked many times, what is the warm injection molding process and how do I use Bioclear and Uveneer to get a porcelain veneer looking restoration without having to grind on someone's tooth? So I put together this video so you can see it exactly how it happens. This young patient didn't like her eyetooth because it looked like a fang. So we recommended the Bioclear Uveneer process, and this is how it works. We put a Bioclear matrix around the tooth, wedge it, and then we use those matrices like a aquarium around the tooth, and then place a U-veneer over the top to make it look like a veneer. Next, we go through the warm injection molding process. First, we use a warmed flowable composite to secure the margins around the tooth so that we get a great seal. This ensures that we will have great adaptation to the tooth and there won't be any staining around the edges. Next, we'll use a warm paste that is injected on top of the flowable composite so that it pushes it in a hydrodynamic fashion and seals itself around the tooth really well. But this leaves the front part of the tooth, or the facial part of the tooth, really bulky, and that part of the tooth is not shaped like a natural tooth structure. So to help us get that shape, we will use the U-veneer to form the outside of the tooth and make it look more like a cuspid tooth. So here comes the form. We push it. It seals and fills all the areas so that there are no gaps. When doing this, we'll get some extra material that flows in and around that U-veneer matrix, and so we'll clear it away to save us some extra work at the end of this procedure. So here I am clearing away the excess around the U-veneer on the mesial, the distal, and the gingival, and then also forming the lingual. I do some more cleanup, and it shows how easy it is to do a direct veneer without having to do over-injection molding and then having to disc back, reshape, look back at your restoration, start adding some primary contouring, and then make it and polish it like a whole tooth. And as you'll see when we pull off this matrix, the facial of the tooth is about 75 to 80% finished. There's very little cleanup to do besides shaping, sizing, and then doing a final polish of the areas that you needed to blend in order for this restoration to fit. So I appreciate you listening, and I hope you see that this is a great way to do minimally invasive cosmetic dentistry. Thank you. Call us. We'd love to help you with your smile too.